Spell Demon Hunter is back with a vengeance, but it's not exactly what you think. I believe that my version of Spell Demon Hunter is probably going to be the weirdest version out there because with all the decks that I saw with people trying this archetype, I did not see anybody give attention to Champions of Azeroth. And if you're not familiar with what this deck is trying to do, allow me to explain. Because this deck plays no minions, but if you look at the cards that are available in the Across the Timeways expansion for Demon Hunter in particular, you have cards like Solitude, which discovers a minion, and if your deck has no minions in it, you reduce the cost of any minions in your hand by 2 mana. Now you might be asking yourself, why would I care about a card that discounts minions in a deck that doesn't actually have minions? Well, because every single card, or almost every single spell on this deck, is a minion generator one way or another. You have the Lost Time Glaive, which gets you a demon from the past. It could be any demon, and sometimes those demons could be low mana or high mana. You just kind of have to make use of the moment depending on what it gives you. You have Blind Box that you could play in order to discover demons, a very good tool to coin this out on 2, and then immediately play Solitude if you have some lower curve options. You've also got Emergency Meeting. Finally, this card is seeing some play in a very meaningful way, because suddenly you have 2 4/4s and a random demon, and you can do this by turn 2, immediately play Solitude, and now you have a pretty decent turn 4 if you have value on the crewmates. You've also got cards like Lasting Legacy, which can increase the attack of your hero, but if your deck has no minions, you give the minions in your hand +4 attack. Gonna be honest, I don't think this card is that powerful compared to everything else that you have that's available, but the next card that's available for this archetype really puts things together and really supports the idea of not running minions, because for 4 mana you could summon 2 3/3 demons, and if your deck has no minions, they attack the lowest health enemy. That also does include the face, just in case your opponent has a 2/2 and you're wondering where that extra damage is gonna go, so you could easily pressure damage or trade onto the board while developing your own tempo. And the last card that we need to talk about is the Eternal Hold, because I just don't see people respecting this card for what it is. It is a 6 mana location. You get a demon that costs 5 or more, and if your deck has no minions, your next minion costs 0 mana. That's what that next one is. It's your next minion costs 0. So something that you could legitimately do that I did in the game clips coming up ahead is play the Eternal Hold, wait for your opponent to commit a whole bunch of stuff onto the field, and then you can clear the board, play Eternal Hold, and have a gigantic swing of tempo that your opponent did not see coming. And again, remember, we're playing Champions of Azeroth, so we have ways to guarantee pretty big minions, and for me in particular, I was trying to high roll Tony and Velen as a combination because that would work really well with a bunch of, 0 mana, 1 mana spells, right? So I ended up rolling for Alliance in order to try and hit Archmage, Antonidas, and Prophet Velen, but you've also got Tyrion as well as just a 7/7 that can draw some cards from the deck in case you want to go that direction. But if you want to go a little bit beefier, there is some potential of saying that maybe the Horde might be the better option, especially with Grom, with Sylvanas. You can just maybe throw out some of these cards and get a gigantic amount of value, or maybe you play Vol'jin to disrupt your opponent. I still think that Archmage Antonidas pairing with the spells is probably the best way to go, but let me know what you guys think in the comments, because I need someone to just tell me to choose Horde again. I'm very sad that when I play Champions of Azeroth, I keep having to choose Alliance. I am literally going against my brand here. I'm doing everything I can to win the game, but at what cost? But regardless, I think that Spell Demon Hunter has a lot going for it as long as you have the right amount of minion generation, board clears, and card draw. Because number one, it's all about tempo. And if you can suddenly generate a bunch of minions, cheat those minions out, and then have the board as quickly as like turn 4, as you'll see in a game coming up ahead, there is just a lot of potential with this deck, but it's very much in the moment to make use of the minions that you eventually will get stuck with. So if you like this style of content, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel in order to keep the content supported. So thank you very much for making it to the end of this deck breakdown. Enjoy the clips coming up ahead with one of the weirdest decks in Theorycraft, in my opinion, and we will see you for the next video. Come up here. Ah, yes. Ah, who's your good doggo? Oh, who's your good doggo? Yes. Whoop, 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 whoop. Can I have everyone spam Xenas in chat? Can I get some Xenas? Xenas! Xenas!
Ragnaros versus Ragnaros!
Oh. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Is that what it is? I'm gonna go ahead and keep this for the sake of the meme. Oh man. Okay, wait, hold on. Is this just like the dream? If I hit Velen and Tony, it's like an actual brother. Hold the phone. All right, good enough. Dude, wait. Why is the soundtrack so good, man? It feels so wrong to click this option, but we have to. We must.
Job done.
Okay, we hit a Velen.
What lies ahead remains in flux.
Alright, that's a pretty large minion. I'm gonna use this as bait. Damn, this minion does get out of control pretty quickly. I guess you don't cut it after all.
The sands speak, and I listen.
Why does the overlay at the bottom right disappear at will? Honestly, I don't know why. This is just yet another thing that doesn't work the way it's supposed to, and I've given up trying to realize how it works. I've given up. So either it works and it's a good day, or it doesn't work, and I'm like, well, I knew it. Ayo. Ayo. Kill this. Alright. God, Demon Hunter is such a weird class, man.
Exceptional. What was that?
I actually haven't heard these emotes before. Or we could do this instead. We hit, damn it, we hit the, we didn't hit the Tony. I wanted the Tony. Mamma mia, where are my Tonys at? Well, might be GG at this point. I went all in for the Tony, and I'm not getting the Tony. Wait, hold on a minute. Wait, no. Chat, do you not see the lines? I'm crazy.
Not all who want are lost.
And now,
In the light.
oh, that's nice. Oh, that's pretty nice, right? That's nice. Woo-hoo.
That was straight fire.
Isn't this the is this the concept of developing your own tempo while removing your opponents? Removing tempo while developing your own? A masterclass in tempo. Not terrible, dude. Is this a VOD or a good-looking person live streaming? I mean, I think you can come to the conclusion if you're a smart enough individual. I feel like if I were to tell you, that'd be making it too easy, and I gotta keep you on your toes. There's a lot of manipulative technology out there nowadays, you know. You never know what you're gonna see is real. Like this deck. I didn't think it was real when I first touched it. But it turns out, look at how proud he is. Ah, yes, I did that. Ooh, let's go. Blind box to the left. With Solitude in hand? Brother, hold on a minute. I got paid with candy. It was worth it. Brother, I've been paid with video games. And it was the best way that someone could have tipped me. I literally got tipped in like $60 worth of video games. And I'd do it again. Okay, I want low mana cost. Honestly, I'll take the shopper. So we're gonna discount it to 3 mana. Holy hell, this is such a good sequence of turns. Do I play this? No.
Time heals all wounds.
Oh, that's annoying.
That toy was made just for me.
Ooh. Ooh, that's beef. Ooh, that's a beefcake if I've ever seen one.
Nightmares are never forgotten.
Kind of wish I could increase the tack on it, but I just need the stats right now more than anything.
I'm the perfect toy for you.
I think Doom Maiden is a bit of a risky move.
I need it.
This is a pretty considerable amount of stats by turn 4. And I thought a turn 3 11-11 was good. I just now realized it's banter.
You shall not win.
Ooh, this with Reborn? Charge Avatar is kind of based, though.
What is the most flammable? Fresh HELLSCREAM. Another kill.
Tempo is the name of the game, and I'm winning in tempo right now.
Welcome to the Hallowed Tower.
Okay, 7, 12, 18, 18. Not enough to win. Lowest health enemy. Okay, so one of these would go face. Alright, I think I got him next turn. I don't know if he's got the dragon
Welcome to the
swipe
Hallowed
card or
Tower.
whatever. Off the shelves, I think is what it is.
Time heals all wounds.
Why did I think those 3/3s were immune when they got to auto attack? Because you're confusing it with the hunter spell. Ferocious Fouls.
Hide behind your circles. I will still fight. That's your bloody.
Hell of random minions to find, dude. I got to play for combo and for tempo. Massive. Alright, this is a pretty good curve. I can afford to wait because I'm gonna play this next turn. I'm not gonna. I'm automatically play the Solitude. What? I hit a flame imp. Nice. That actually means I can do this and then play both of these. Doesn't Theorycraft end in 2 minutes? No, Theorycraft still has another hour.
How does he do it? Clark HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Wow, these options are terrible. So we'll just try to make the beefiest stats we can. Because we can do this. This is pretty nice. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I forgot to swing first. Okay, I could have discounted this by, what, 2 mana? Yeah, this could have been 1 mana. Honestly, this card's kind of bad. I don't even want to play it. Never mind. I might spend the last hour playing Demon Hunter. We got a lot of good clips today. I don't think there's like anything I'm like starving to complete right now. Oh, yo. That's a fantastic next turn.
Bridge reporting in.
So I think he's trying to play a Dormant Demon Hunter. I don't know how he's supporting the package though. And that was like my biggest problem with trying to figure out Dormant Demon Hunter. Was that like you could throw all these Dormant cards together like this. You're gonna do a whole lot of nothing, and then what? And then you just get, you know, caned, and then you just cry.
Fresh Felstein. Hot out of the kiln.
Artillery ready.
Bridge ready. Bridge ready.
Like, this is the problem with this deck, dude. Like, if you don't play this on 3, you're just playing this to concede. This is just a fancy concede button. Like, if you play Snake, great. Ayo. Yeah, it's I didn't want to give him health and then realize it was a mistake. And I also had this to potentially, like, high roll a demon. I hate to say it, but I think Dormant Demon Hunter is just kind of a dude. Kind of a dude. Kind of a wet doob. Let's see, what do we got left? Paladin, I don't really think is going to be that interesting.